What I have here with me is the Shanling UA6, their latest flagship USB DAC amp, priced at $160 and is a bit more expensive here in India at 18,000 rupees, which is definitely slightly more expensive than the international market. It houses four CS DAC chips, 43131, four of them. So it's a proper balanced USB DAC amp. You guys can see it has a display, 1.3-inch display, and I gave you guys a rundown or walk around of this display. And what was my main problem was its display position. Okay, if it were in the middle it would have been a lot more convenient while using, but since this is on the upper side it kind of feels slightly odd when I use a short USB cable. Let me show you with the stock USB cable what the main problem is and how they could have changed that. Okay, I am using this cable because I want to show you guys a few things, but this is the short cable, and I'm assuming not everyone has C2C cables available with them at all the time. Okay, you when you are stationary, okay, when you are not moving, this is decent. Okay, this position is decent, but it is not the most convenient one. You can obviously rotate this display. Okay, rotate is available here, you can rotate it. Screensaver orientation, you can definitely rotate it, but it would have been fantastic. Okay, let me be very clear about it. It would have been fantastic if the display was in the middle. Okay, if it was in the middle and maybe this USB was not placed here, it would have been a lot more convenient somehow down the line when you I usually use my USB DAC amps like this. Okay, like this, and it would have been fantastic if the display was placed in the middle body. Okay, in any case, this is it. Let me show you what are the stuff that can be done. It kind of feels odd when you look at this like this, but for our convenience, let me rotate it to our convenience. Okay, so this is it. Now all the settings that are available here are available in the Eddict player app. Okay, you guys can see Eddict player. What you have to do is look into the USB control, and yes, here you have the Shanling UA6 Eddict player access to. Yeah, okay, so all the settings that is available in the USB DAC amp are available here. Volume control, gain control, DAC, quad DAC. Now this is not a walk around or anything like that, I'm just showing you guys because you should know there are handful of filters, 5 filters to be precise, and I have low delay, slow roll off, F3, F2 and everything. Okay, I do not mind. SPDIF out, you can balance the channels to DAC volume. I have kept it on skip track. Screen rotation is 180-degree. Backlight brightness, I have kept it in the middle. It does not need to be very bright for me. One can change the color settings here too. I do not need that at all. Background theme. Okay, so all the settings are available here. There is no issues with the player or anything like that. It is a nice looking USB DAC amp, and if I compare it with other USB DAC amps, UA6 is on the fairly larger side. Okay, I know it has 4 DAC amps or DAC inside it. You guys can see the difference in size. Okay, it is not only thicker, it is bigger in every dimension. Okay, weight wise this is lightweight. It can easily feel lightweight, no issues with the weight or anything like that, so that is a good thing. but this is on the bigger side. And the good thing about this size is that it dissipates heat efficiently. Okay, it does not get warm. I have used it for around 8 to 10 hours in a stretch, and I can confirm that this does not get hot or anything like that. If we move on to the sound quality, that is where most of the confusions are coming from. Someone said that there was a guy who posted about the UA6 being not good with the bass, it is lacking bass, sounds flat or something like that. What I can confirm is that this does not have a warmer sound signature. Okay, UA6 does not try to be very musical or very warm or very thick or very smooth. Okay, if you want a smoother sounding USB DAC amp, you should definitely look into the UA3. What it delivers is better clarity, very good balance. Okay, I will give you the breakdown too. If we start with the sub bass, it is not lacking sub bass at all. I somehow down the line felt that this one is helping the sub bass more than the mid bass, and that might be a small problem for a few those who like mid bass boost. Okay, this one is not boosting the mid bass at all, and it is slightly favoring the sub bass rumble. So if you like sub bass, if you like the depth, you will really enjoy the UA6. It is not adding anything to the mid bass body of the IEM. So yeah, it is not boosting the mid bass and is not trying to be warmer or fuller or thicker than what the IM is. So it is not adding anything to the mid bass region, but it has very good texture. Okay, texture is not lacking. Whatever the IM has, this one adds slightly more texture and definition too. It is not trying to deliver faster decay or anything like that, so I do not feel that it is lacking any kind of bass. Okay, what it is doing is keeping what the IM has and adds slight bit of sub bass body to that. If we move on to the mid range, that is where someone might feel that this is not a warmer sounding DAC amp at all. So no questions about that. I agree to that. This is not a warm sounding DAC amp, and it focuses more on precision and accuracy. Okay, it delivers very good precision and accuracy. Note heights are very good, and it has that extra bit of finishing definition where the note picks and drops. It has very good definition at that point. So it is more of a clarity oriented DAC amp than being a smoother or fuller sounding DAC amp. It does not smoothen out that energy, and that helps with the resolution too. If we talk about tonality and timbre, I faced no issues with the tonality or timbre at all. It is not like it is thin or anything like that. Both male and female vocals sound accurate. Okay, I will not say that they are adding any extra body to what the IM can offer. So that is where this USB DAC amp is very transparent. It is highly transparent in the mid range, especially not in the lower end, but in the mid range. This is a lot more transparent sounding DAC amp. Okay, it is nearly not adding anything, and what it might be adding is a bit more definition to it. Okay, so that extra bit of energy in the finishing region can feel slightly odd to some, but I find it to be fairly engaging. It is not being sharp or thin, so that is a great thing. If you use it with a thin sounding IM, then it might sound thin. Okay, because it is more transparent in that region. And if we move on to the treble range, there is literally no sharpness to complain about at all. Even in the treble range, I have no issues. It has very good height with the notes, very good staging too. They are well expanded, they have fantastic air between them, and yes, it is a bit more on the agile and cleaner side. It is not trying to smoothen out the notes at all, and delivering very good resolution and definition. Its back and foreground instrument separation is outstanding. I'm liking that extra bit of clarity, extra bit of sonics, extra bit of in head movements of instruments is very good. I am appreciating the extra bit of clarity over the UA5 too. UA5 was slightly mushy, slightly smoother, but UA6 is a lot more better in that regard, and it sounds fantastic. In my opinion, it sounds much better than most of the USB DAC amps I have used under $200. Much better than the Hip DAC 3, Hip DAC 2. And if we talk about the staging, stage is bigger than Hip DAC 3, Hip DAC 2 and UA5 too. Its stage expansion is very good, and you have to put it on quad DAC mode. Okay, you have to put it on the quad DAC mode to have the bigger stage. The dual DAC mode kind of suppresses the stage a bit and lacks a bit of definition too. So keep that in mind. Keep it in quad DAC mode to extract the best possible sound quality and best possible stage. If you keep it in dual DAC mode, it uses slightly less power, but it does not perform at its best. So that is where you should be in the DAC modes. Now, as I said, this is not a small DAC amp, but it helps with the heat dissipation. What I definitely would have liked was if they had placed this USB DAC, USB, sorry, not DAC, USB input here and this here. So what would have happened is I would have put it on like this, and it would have been a lot more convenient to use it in this position. But when this is placed like this, okay, just imagine, I'm not saying it is anything bad or anything like that. I have to use it like this, okay, and this is not a convenient position. I cannot hold these two devices like this until unless I change the orientation, and that is not exactly convenient at all. You see, if I put it like this, the buttons are not aligned. If I put it like this, the button might be accessible, but I'm not left-handed. So yeah, there are some shortcomings with this one, but when it comes to sound quality, this is fantastic. I'm loving the sound quality of UA6, and this is it. This is my walk around and sound quality review of the Shanling UA6. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll compare it with the FIO K15, which should be with me by next week, I believe. So this is it. This is my review of Shanling UA6. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy.